My name is Francis Edwards. I live in Weems, Virginia. We have lived here since 2001, and this is a very rural part of Virginia. As you can tell from my accent, I didn't grow up here in Weems. In fact, I grew up in England and came to the States about 40 years ago. America is a democracy, and perhaps the greatest democracy in history. And democracies only work if they represent the will of the people. Successful democracies represent everyone. The laws and the policies of the government affect our daily lives of all of us. If we don't like the government, then we need to change it. And the way that we change it is by voting. That's why it's so important to vote. It is our right, and it is also our responsibility. If you don't like what's going on today and you didn't vote, your vote would have made a difference. You know, we know from everything that we've heard about the last presidential election that it was decided by 80,000 votes, which is minuscule. In Virginia last year, one of the Houses of Delegates races was decided by one vote. That's why every vote matters and every vote counts. Voting is how we keep our elected officials accountable. If they are not representing us and not representing what we want them to do, then we change it, and we do that by voting. Not only is it important at the presidential level, and most people know that, and that's why the presidential elections, the turnout is higher than other elections. But it's also important at the state level and at the congressional levels and at the local levels. This year's the elections are congressional elections. We are electing our officials to represent us in the House of Representatives and in the Senate. In Virginia, next year, we'll be having elections for the state Senate and the state House of Delegates. That also is extremely important, because also at the state level, those laws at the state level can affect who gets to vote, where the districts are, and have a huge impact on your ability to have your voice heard at the federal level, because the state determines what the federal districts are. So it's really important for you to vote, not only in presidential elections. It's important to vote in congressional elections, and it's also important to vote in state and local elections. That is why I would like to see everybody, that means everybody, vote on Election Day on November 6th. Thank you.